Okay, if you receive the message, just got it and understand that we are in a live now. Okay, guys, good evening, YouTube. As usual, we're talking about technology and special topic, cutting edge technology. And I'm José from TNT, that I believe this immersion is fun, effective, natural, and many other things to improve our English. Let's crack your noodles and start and make fun this immersion. And today we have a special guest. His name is Jairo, and as usual, I needed to talk a little bit about how is TNT. TNT is a conversation platform for all levels, beginning advanced also. This is not a regular class, and I'm not here to teach you anything. However, we're gonna improve your skill by environment. And about myself, I'm engineer. I've been study since July 2019, and about my hobbies, I always like get together with my family. I mean, stay with my daughter, my wife, and of course, study English. I think is the best thing that I always doing now. Okay, let's jump into your turn, Jairo. Could you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. So my name is Jairo. I'm living here in São Paulo. I like to do many things, so I'm trying to focus on learning Spanish, but also keep my abilities in express my ideas in English. So that's why I'm here in Talk and Talk. Uh, I like to I like to listen music. I play music. I like to play piano, and that's it.
Nice. Yeah. Piano, I think, is the hardest instrument that the guys learn because it's not used to hear from the guys that guys play piano, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know. For me, it doesn't seem the most difficult one. You know, like when I think in instrument, there is like I think the name is
Yeah.
violin. You know,
Violin. Yeah.
yeah, they are very difficult to play because there is no. I don't know in English the you know when you play guitar, for example, there
Yeah.
is what we call in Portuguese house. There is
Okay.
houses, you know.
Yeah.
Show it's like you can see if you want to play the I don't know one note
Okay. Yeah.
in the guitar, you can do it by just understanding where your hands is um, from the perspective of the house, you know. And the
Okay.
violin, the same doesn't happen. In the violin, you need to know exactly where you must put your finger to create the right song, you know. So
Yeah.
when you start to play with two or more per- two or more people, both of them need to play very similar. The
Okay.
position of the fingers must be very similar because you know it's difficult.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I think
a
so.
difficult instrument.
And how often do you play piano?
Nowadays, not often.
Okay.
I would say that I play twice a month.
Okay. Twice a month.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I was teenager, I took a lot of classes, so I
Yeah.
I
W-
used
e-
play every day, but now it's
Yeah.
not so
Especially
common.
what kind of music do you play?
Oh, it depends. I like jazz, but I remember a lot of songs from church. I
Okay.
usually in the
Nice.
past when I was a teenager, I played at church, and yeah, I remember a lot of those music. So those are the most common ones that I like to play. But I like jazz. I like the style of the freedom that jazz provide to you. You
Okay.
know, like you can you understand the harmony of the music and you can improvise a little bit. Yeah, but and it depends. It depends. Most of the time, when I want to learn new music or something like that, I go to um, some specific websites, or even at YouTube. You can find a lot of tutorials how to play a specific song, and you see
Yeah,
them. I think I understood, right? And go. That's one thing that I'm trying to do. As I said, it's not often. I don't have much time, but I'm planning. I'm planning to buy what they call electric piano. You know,
oh, electric
they
piano, yeah, I know.
yeah, they are small and not so expensive, which is very
Yeah,
important. You know?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm trying. I'm planning to buy one and bring it to my house and to have more time. You know, because here I don't have one here to play. I need to go to another place to play. So that's one. That's the difficult part of try to training my skills in piano.
Nice.
But yeah, but sometimes I see some videos at YouTube even without having a piano to try, but just to see. Let me check how this music is played. And I check it in YouTube how to it
Okay,
is
yeah.
played. Yeah, that's it.
And what about your colleague from the, I don't know, the work or the, yeah, I mean your relationship that you getting close with them? The guys just play with you, just make a group, a band group, or not? You play alone.
Most of the time I play alone.
Okay,
Especially nowadays. In the past, when I was playing at church, yeah, it was very common we play together. But nowadays, well, we are living in different cities, so we have our own lives. We choose a different path in the life. But nowadays, it's more like I want to listen the song that I'm doing, you know, like, but that just it. So I'm play by alone, just to keep my skills, you know.
okay,
Eh,
yeah.
yeah,
And
but that's
yeah, what about the noise, the sound that your family just make it angry with you about when you are playing? Maybe I don't know, very noise in the environment,
y-
something like that.
y- yeah. Like I remember it happened in the past, but I'm always this kind of person that is worried about the comfort of people around me. You know, like, so every time
Okay,
that I start to play, I'm try to close all the doors, all the windows.
okay,
I'm try to make as less noise as possible. You know,
nice. And
so but for example, I have two brothers. They play guitars. Man,
okay,
that's
nice.
terrible,
Yes,
terrible. A
uh,
lot of noise.
yeah, and yeah, my favorite band call name is 20 Only Pilots, and you know,
Oh,
Imagine Dragons. And I don't know, I think that it's possible to play this kind of sound with a piano.
yeah, yeah. There is a uh, we can play whatever we want in any
Okay,
kind of instrument. So it depends of how do you think that you should play it. You know, like there's no way to think like if you are thinking about something very strong like rock or something like that, it can be played in piano, for example. But the lyrics, like the melody of the music will seems a little bit different, you know,
okay,
because you are familiarized with a specific sound, let's say guitars.
yeah,
And we when you play with piano, the lyrics and the melody seems a little bit different. They are not different, but seems different because the sounds is quite different, you know.
okay.
The it's the same melody, the same music, but with different sounds and seems different. But it can be played by whatever you want, whatever
Yeah,
we
nice.
decide to.
Yeah, but you need to be a specialist from play piano, I think.
Yeah, not necessarily. I'm not the guy that, oh, I know a
Okay,
lot of things, like I still learning. Yeah.
okay,
I don't have a lot of time to really dive deep in the studies,
okay, yeah, yeah,
so I'm trying to keep the abilities that I already had, like I learned in the past, and try to keep it. But I'm not like guys that knows everything related to piano. For example, there is uh well, I forgot the name in English, but do you know that there are a few ways to read the music?
yeah, 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 I
One
know.
one of the things we call cifras. I don't know how can
Yeah,
I say it in English, but this I know how to read these kind of things. But there is another one which I forgot. I think it's tablatura. I don't remember. There is another ways to write the melody of the music, everything related to the
yeah,
music. And in the past, I was very good on these kind of things. Nowadays, I'm terrible. I don't know. I take too much time, like 10 or 15 seconds, which is a lot to
yeah,
play one note. Like this is and the time is running. So
yeah, I know.
I'm not good with this kind of reading, but like for me, I'm not leaving. That's not my professional. That's just a hobby. So for me, it's okay. And so I'm not professional, and I don't think that's so difficult. So there
Yeah,
is layers, levels of abilities to play any kind of instrument, and I think I am a beginner of
okay,
play piano.
okay, okay, nice. But it's a big things when you just know how can you start to play. I think it's great by
Yeah,
yourself.
I think make music makes
Yeah,
you creative.
yeah, just
Like it
increase your
stimulates your
skill. Yeah,
yeah, it stimulates your creativity. You work different areas of your brain, and I think of your body. The energy is different when you listen, uh, and when you make the music. You choose
yeah,
what you want to play. It's very
yeah,
different.
nice. And I just heard you that is not your job, but I remember, I just recall about that you said you are just looking for a new job and you need to pick a new job. I don't know.
Yeah.
And how it was that?
Yeah, it was nice. It was
Yeah,
nice. It was a very difficult decision. Like change the job is always a difficult decision. But I think sometimes you need to think about your career.
yeah,
So that's what I did. I decided to move to another one, but I was looking for something very specifically and good for my career. I was very good. Yeah, I would say I was comfortable in my position, but
okay,
I was a little bit uncomfortable with because I'm comfortable now, but I don't think that I have path to grow here. I think
okay,
like I am here, and probably I will stay in the same position for the
in the
next
same position.
is 5 years or more.
Yeah,
So I decided to move it just because I think I can find something better, not because something better in from my perspective at least. I was thinking about I need to learn more. I need to
yeah,
have
yeah,
more experience. And if I am comfortable now, I don't see how can I have different experience. I think it's time to change.
yeah.
Um, because, at the end of the day, I think the companies need us to make a good job. But
Okay.
if you are doing the same good job, you are not growing anymore.
You're not growing, yes.
Yeah.
And new
So
new challenge maybe just bring you a lot of new ideas and as you said, increase your skill and when you just get out of your comfort zone, you probably will increase some skill. I don't know, maybe improve a lot of things from your life.
Exactly. So that's why I changed it, and I decided to do it because, as I said, I think we need to keep moving and growing, like gain experience.
Yeah, but nowadays, I mean, are you just fix your place or you use it to do everything in about the new job?
I'm not sure if I understood your question.
Yeah, I mean, nowadays now you are be comfortable to do everything in your new job, or maybe you are looking for fixing something.
All right. Of course, I'm not 100
Okay,
comfortable, and I think that's one thing that I was looking for.
okay,
Yeah, there is like a boundary between I'm not comfortable, but I'm feel that I'm able get the goal, to achieve the goal.
okay,
So I'm a little bit confident. This challenge is difficult. I never face it, but I think I can handle it. Like
okay, nice.
there is this kind of challenge, and there is the challenge. Oh, I don't know. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. So this kind of thing I'm trying to avoid. Like I'm not interested in that, because if I feel this kind of feelings, I think I shouldn't be in this position because I don't know what to do.
Okay,
But nowadays, I am in the position that I have a lot of challenges. Most of them, I feel these feelings that that's difficult. Let's see how can I solve it. But at the same time, I feel this feeling that I am able to solve the problem.
yeah, yeah,
Even
yeah,
if I know that it's difficult, but I know that I'm able to do that. So that's what I was looking for, and I have it. So for me, it's
yeah, nice.
awesome. Yeah.
Do you think that your life health are being harmful uh, with this new job, or do you think that when you know that you are able to do everything, maybe you feel more happy or more comfortable? I mean, this new job bring to you a lot of good things to your life.
Yeah, that's a good question, because when I decided to move it, I decided, and I was aware of it, but I lost a little bit of my, I would say, freedom, but I'm
Okay,
not sure if that's the proper word, but I will explain it. Because when I accepted the offer, they told me, Jairo, this is 100% position, presential. Like
okay,
you must work at office. There's no
okay.
home office. And I was in a position that my previous position was 100 home office. So I
Yeah.
changed it to a position that it's 100 presential on the office. So I
Oh my
decided
God.
to make this movement, but I was very aware of the. I was choosing to lose a little bit of my freedom. Like
I know, yeah, yeah.
you
Maybe
know,
when
bec-
when involved, you need to get up and you have time to arrive and to leave.
exactly.
And I mean, it's become more. I don't know. You need to get more attention about that because you have no idea what is exactly the traffic is now, and if you needed to take a bus, or I don't know, or even though a Uber, I don't know, taxi, maybe make your life more attention.
Exactly. And I think the worst part of it is because you need to stay there at in one specific time, and
Yeah,
that's the thing that I'm not very. mm, I mean, I accepted it for me. That's okay.
yeah, yeah,
But I think it makes the thing a little bit difficult to handle,
yeah,
because you never know what can happen with the subway, with the traffic,
yeah.
with the buses. So many different things can happen. And the company expect that you will be there every day in the same time, and I
In the
don't think
same
it's
time, yeah.
possible, you know.
Yeah.
So I think we need more flexible, at least like you must be in the office, but there is a range of hours that you can be when you can come to the office, like let's say from 7 a.m. until 9 a.m. In this range of time, you can arrive wherever you want and work 8 hours a day, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's okay. The thing here is I was aware of it and I accepted. I understood, but I know that I lost a little bit of my freedom because of that. You know, work at home, we have more flexibility. I think you
Yeah.
have this
Yeah.
feeling that you can make more with your time because you just have everything very close to you. So if you need to go, if you need to work, just go to your place where you choose to work and you
Yeah.
start to work. It's not so
Yeah.
difficult when you compare to go to the office. It's totally
Yeah. Yeah.
different.
Totally difficult. Yeah. But yeah, I would say just good luck and for the new career or new job and just I hope you just hand it and make this job as a part of our life and of course look for to increase our skill.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm trying
Yeah.
to have more experience, more knowledge in my field. So for me, that's exactly what I was looking for, and I have it now. So for me, it's time to take advantage of it and learn as much as possible. You know.
Okay, nice. Yeah. And just jump to our immersion topic because we have a pre-conversation, and I think that is the key to improve and to become more confident to talk each other. When
Yeah.
you are able to talk everything and you can express yourself, I think you are in the correct path, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. And today, as I told you in the beginning of this immersion, we talking about a cutting edge technology. I think you are good guys to talk about that because, as you said, you play piano and piano. I think that it's the great technology that you need to know. How can I play? I don't know, or to do something. And the question number one, which electronic bands do you have the most faith in? Do you have any favorite brand? About everything, cell phone, TV, and that we have in the world, you know?
Yeah. I have one favorite brand. Is related to cars. I
Okay,
like the Honda.
okay, Honda.
Yeah, for me,
Yeah,
at least for me, I had a good experience with cars from Honda. I had another cars from Renault, Volkswagen,
yeah, yeah,
and, I didn't like it. The my personal experience wasn't good,
yeah,
but with Honda, they are awesome.
yeah,
They deliver what they promise. The promise is fair, you know, like
yeah, I
they
know.
promise we have a good car for you. They are not the best, like in terms of motor, you know, the
Yeah, Martin.
motor
Yeah,
of the car. They are not the beautiful ones. They are not very luxury, you know,
yeah,
but they are fair.
they're fair.
So
Yeah, but when just come in my mind, Honda, I remember that the Fast and the Furious, the movie that the
yeah,
guys have a nice, amazing Honda, green color, and it's
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, so that's one brand that I really like it. So once I joined one car from Honda, I decide I will never change the brand. I will keep my cars with
Yeah.
Honda because, um, I don't know. Maybe in the future I will try Toyota because
Okay.
in some ways they are quite equivalent, like they are similar.
Okay. Okay.
But I like Honda.
Yeah.
That's the only brand that I really like it.
Yeah. Especially in the front part, the windscreen is like a sport car, and it's
Mm,
amazing. The shape.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's
Uh,
it. Yeah, I think that's Honda. That's the only brand that I really like it. I don't know another brand. Yeah, they're like with cell phone and those things. I don't really care.
okay, and you're about computer.
I'm not very interested in the computers. I know there is a word behind of the brands of computer. There is a lot of components that some of them they are more important than
Yeah, yeah,
others. But I'm not aware of the those things. I know a little bit about computer in general, but for me, I'm more interested if the computer attends my necessities. For me, that's
yeah.
enough, you know. So
Nice.
if for me, it doesn't matter. Acer, Dell, Apple, Samsung,
Yeah, we have a lot of brains in that.
yeah, a lot of them. For me, it doesn't matter. For me, the thing here is related to the um, the necessities. So if
The
the
necessary.
computer
Yeah,
attends me, that's enough for me.
that is enough. Okay, and I think you just the guys that's like always card. I mean, when they, for example, I know that São Paulo have a lot of praise about to make a presentation from the nice car and or they race
Yeah.
it neck and by neck and the guys just putting the nice car and compete
Uh,
each other. Yes.
yeah, but I'm not. I don't know. There's so many people here in São Paulo. You are from São Paulo? Sorry to
Yeah,
ask you.
yeah,
For
yeah. I'm from São Paulo, but I live in Itatiba City. It's almost countryside from São Paulo.
All right. Yeah, I was thinking to move to a countryside as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe I
No
will do it.
traffic, no hard traffic. Everything that you need, you just is not take a long time as São Paulo. You know.
Yeah, yeah. There is a lot of advantage to live, to be honest, to live in countryside side.
Yeah,
It's like build your own country, like
yeah, yeah. But
like
you
in
know
your
each
house.
other.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a bad
Yeah,
thing.
it's
I
not a
think
bad thing.
that's
Yeah,
yeah, I think that's very nice. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking about something that I'm never experienced, but I think that would be very nice for me. Well,
yeah.
but
I think so.
but go ahead. Go ahead.
I think so because when you just know exactly that you have a health lifestyle, you probably uh I mean you never imagine anymore about to move to a big place, I don't know, big
Mhm.
city, because you know exactly that this place is good to you.
Yeah, yeah, and well, here in São Paulo, we do have these kind of things that there's some guys that my car is better than yours
Ah,
and
okay.
this kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
But I'm not this kind of person. I wasn't thinking about to move to the countryside of São Paulo or something like that because of it, but there is a lot of guys that they think they are what they have. Like
yeah,
if I have a good car, I'm a
yeah,
good person.
yeah. And the guy just think that the money talk.
Exactly. I mean, um, I I want money,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
I want money, but I don't think that's the only thing. There is more thing than that. And the car for me is like that's why I like Honda because the car for me is one machine that provides us freedom. So,
yeah, yeah. Of course.
um,
When I was
but
kid, my parents just gave me a nice video game called name PS2, and I remember that the game called name Need for Speed. I spent a lot of time just to improve the car.
yeah,
Nice wheels and nice color. A lot of special devices that's to make like a tuning car.
yeah, yeah, that's very nice. Um, you know, I don't think that's. that's not good and not bad. Like
Yeah,
it is what it is. If you like to create make things in your car, that's okay.
yeah.
There is some people that likes to take care of their cars. There are other people that likes to have gardens and
Garden, yeah.
flowers.
Flower, yeah.
So it
Of
depends. It
course,
depends
it
of the
depends.
person.
If you like to ride a bike, most of the guys like to buy a expensive bike,
Yeah, there is some bikes that you pay the price of
over
that one car.
one car. Yes, yeah. I can't afford that.
Yeah, yeah, but every person they have their own preferences, and for me there's no question related to that. There's nothing to say about it. But the thing here is sometimes it becomes like a challenge to them, because they want to have a better car than the other person they don't know. So there's a little bit strange, but yeah, for me it doesn't matter. For me, the thing related to the car is it gives me freedom and I like it, and it must work well. That's the only thing that I want from a car. It must work well, and Hondas do it.
It's unstable now. I think it's clear. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry for this inconvenience. I don't know if that's the negative thing that when you live in a countryside. Sometimes the internet being unstable.
No worries.
Okay, and as you said, you were talking about the car, and I just hear from you that it's not the point that you spend a lot of money with buy some, I don't know, something special to your cars.
I don't spend a lot of money. To be honest, I don't spend any money with like tuning cars, those kind of
Yeah, yeah.
things. For me, it is the way that the factory did, it's enough.
Okay.
So for me, again, it's related to quality. The
Yeah, to
cars
quality.
must
Yeah,
be fair. You
that's
buy
fair.
you pay a price for that, but once you pay it, you, the car should work well. That's the only
Okay.
thing that I'm looking for, and I found it at Honda. So every time that I buy a Honda, I know the problem will be predictable.
Yeah.
I know what will happen. I know there is some problems with one specific part of the car, but I'm take care of it to don't yeah, like looking to not have problem with cars. But the same doesn't happen with other brands. Like there's some brands they are terrible. They are terrible.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, nice. And yeah, and I think that the Honda that we have here in Brazil, most of them are so expensive. I know that my cousin have uh, I think the brand is called name New Civic, and especially to buy this amazing car, maybe probably will spend a lot of money. But as you said, it is fair. Okay, he doesn't thinking about it's a lot of money, just looking for a quality and everything that you said before.
Yeah, and depends of your mindset,
Yeah,
because there is a few ways to see it. For example, I think everyone already saw it, but there is a few ways to think about buy a home. You know,
okay,
if you want to buy a home, you must think long term.
okay,
And I think when you think about Honda, you must think the same. If you start to calculate the cost of Honda and compare with any other brand, let's keep out Toyota because I think they are similar. but the cost will be the same of a popular one, you know, you, because you are thinking in long term, like 5 years. In 5 years, the common brands of cars will give you a lot of headache, you know.
Yeah, okay.
You
Yeah.
have a lot of problem. You spend more money, like
Yeah.
in the first year, of course, you spend less money than buy a Honda, but in
Yeah.
5, buy a Honda worth.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Yeah. I think I got it. Just um, the car just living most of the lifetime in a mechanic house.
Exactly.
Okay. Nice.
You
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah. And what about the? I know that you just like especially this brand of car. Honda. And what about the other thing? I mean, clothes and I don't know, things from house. Are you a first movie about to, for example, uh, my wife just looking for you know, uh, ornaments from house. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
just make the environment beautiful. And every single day just looking for something new and you know I say, oh my god, this is not possible. I think you are you know, a hooked on ornament from house. And I
Yeah.
mean about it, it's not about that, but there are another thing that you are a first movie and you are looking for always the time to buy or to get it.
Yeah, nowadays there is two things, especially related to clothes. One thing is related to t-shirts.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
I found Insider and I really love it. Them, you know, like the t-shirt, they are very nice, especially because I like to wear black t-shirts, and I always had this problem with black t-shirts because when you wash them, like they
I know
become, you
that you
know,
are saying. Yeah.
they are not black anymore.
Yeah.
There is
It,
no color with it. I don't know what happened, but
yeah.
the color is not the same,
Yeah.
and the same doesn't happen with the Insiders t-shirts. So I think they are amazing. My clothes, I forgot the name where we put our clothes.
Uh, about
uh
the
Armário.
furniture. Yeah.
Furniture. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's furniture.
Yeah. You
Um,
could say cabinet, you know.
yeah, so my cabinet seems the cabinet of a cartoon, you know, because
Okay, nice, nice.
the 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 clothes, they are the same, all
Yeah, yeah,
black
yeah.
for in my,
Yeah, nice.
in my yeah.
Yeah.
So there's one. Another one is Nike.
Oh,
I
nice. Yeah.
I have a few shoes,
Yeah.
but the most quality the quality of the shoes from Nike is very, they
Okay,
are
yeah.
awesome
I
to
have a lot of friends that always looking for sneakers, you know.
sneakers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, those two brands, they are very good when I
Okay,
think
nice.
about clothes.
Yeah, yeah. About that, when I was teenagers, maybe around the 18, 19, you know, I was looking for to buy expensive clothes. I mean, Nike brands, Nike and
Yeah.
Opera Rocky, and you have a lot of Levi's. But nowadays, I don't know, the life changed, you know, and just to say, okay, just a cheaper clothes for me. And if the clothes just fit in my body, okay, everything is good.
Yeah. You know, I never was this kind of person that
Yeah.
was interested
Yeah,
in
I don't
brands.
know. Yeah, I
Uh,
think that's the generation. I don't know.
yeah, we are bombarded with a lot of merchandising, you know.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
And when we are teenagers, like those things really matters to us, like how people see us, and we want to seem very cool, you know, this kind of
yeah,
things.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I think we when we are teenagers, that the brand will help us, like
Yeah,
will support
yeah,
us
yeah.
to sell
It's
to
like
the world
yeah,
that
it's
we
like
are a good guy.
a trend in the moment, because when you're going to, for example, not media in school, I forget how can I say, sorry, high school. When
Mm.
you're in a high school, most of the students just looking at nice guys, and as you said, many. I said before, many money talk, and just look. Okay, are you getting close with him because he has money and
Yeah, yeah.
just looking at nice guys? And I think is that. But when just look that it doesn't matter, man, for our life. You I don't know, improve your skill about it. That's what exactly that the life it's the value from life,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And to be honest, I think they are stealing something from us,
Yeah, yeah,
like, because if you, I mean, it depends of the context, but if you are a teenager, you are not, probably, I'm not sure, but sometimes
yeah,
you can do it. But most of the time, if you are a teenager, you're not in a condition, you're not in a
yeah,
position to
yeah,
buy, let's say Lacoste.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, if
Even
you
yeah, yeah. Just
if you
if you
don't know,
come into how can I say that? If you come in a family that put a gold spoon in your mouth,
yeah, exactly. So for me, it's like, if you need that, so much pressure enough to feel forced to buy
Yeah,
something that
yeah,
will kill your finance, I think you are stolen. Like there is
yeah,
someone
yeah, yeah.
stealing money from you. You are not aware of it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because that I have seen a lot of notice about the family that's broken relationship because they have issues financial life.
Yeah, there is a meme
Yeah,
of that. And sometimes I saw this short movie, one mother
one
saying,
mother. Yeah,
yeah, this money that government give me is not enough, because with this amount of money I can't buy a pen to my children. She
yeah,
was a teenager, because one pen cost 300 reais, and
yeah,
everyone
yeah,
said 300 reais in one pen. What happened? Where
yeah, yeah, yeah,
did you buy this pen?
yeah,
And it was very clear that she didn't know what she was talking about, because to her it was a price that everyone pays to a pant,
yeah,
but it's not the case, you know. So if she think that she must buy a pen that costs 300 reais, I think she's stolen and is not aware of it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think that's the most of problem from Brazilian, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Yeah.
the same happened with cell phones and those
Cell
things.
phone, yes, of course.
Uh,
And probably I have a cousin that he made maybe in 36 installments to buy a iPhone,
yeah, I don't see where is the point of it.
I don't know, I
Uh,
don't know.
Why, man? I don't know what happened with these persons, but like decisions.
Yeah, decision.
Everyone has their own priorities.
Yeah,
So that's for sure is not my priority. Buy cell phone,
yeah, yeah,
expensive cell phone.
yeah. 36 months, I think it's maybe will take a long time. And I don't know if the quality or the light from cell phone will be the same,
Yeah, probably not. I think a cheaper one will give her the same experience, I think, and she could save money to, I don't know, make a travel. That's another point, because sometimes you think you are saving money, but saving for what?
Yeah, sure, for
Like,
what? Yeah.
it depends. Sometimes there's some people that they just save money, but saves for what? You must
Yeah,
have a goal, you know.
yeah, but the most thing that I put in my life about the food, if you want to eat something, don't. let this get out or stay or waiting for the money. Try to buy it and do yourself. Uh, satisfactory, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are right. It sometimes happen with me. I like to eat hamburgers,
Oh, nice.
and
I
but
Me either.
yeah, but
Yeah,
not the McDonald's ones,
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the
I
real
mean, as you
hamburgers.
said, yeah, it's the real. It's I think I don't know if exactly the words, but gourmet. Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
nice. Yeah,
So every time that I want, I go in a specific one here in São Paulo and eat. And for me, that's okay. That's one thing that that I predicted for my whole year. Like there is
yeah,
some
yeah.
a few moments of my month that I want to eat it, and that's it. And I will do it. And it's something that I'm prepared. Um, but I plan those things in the beginning of the year. Of course, not everything is perfect, like everything was planned, but I have an idea on the beginning
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
year,
yeah,
and I'm prepared for it. So, man, I don't know. That's difficult because if maybe this person that bought a expensive cell phone was
yeah.
prepared, like she or he planned it, and that's okay.
Fine. Yeah,
It's up
that's
to,
okay. Yeah,
yeah. But if this is one thing is not planned, I think could be a problem.
a problem. Yes, of course. As you said, for example, if you have a plans to get a vacation or I don't know, just to travel around in Brazil or around the world, when you save money to do that, I think is the good things because you have a plan and maybe you try to concentrate your
Yep.
vacation in a good things. But as I said, when you maybe buy something that is not like a plan, maybe you need to
Man,
put your foot on
yeah,
the
you
ground.
reminds me because I was talking with a friend of mine, and she was telling me, "Oh, um, I forgot the word enganada,"
Yeah.
but
Okay. Yeah.
she was yelling because of that, because she went to a specific place where everyone take photos. Everyone, like uh, everyone to go there and take photos. And she went over there and she started to say, "Oh, that place is not good, not good. Don't go over there. The the photos, they are lying to us. There's
Yes.
nothing, yeah, because the people create a very focused photo in of just one place in one
Yeah.
specific
Yeah.
place, but the rest around, they are very bad. It's not good.
Yeah.
So
It
and
was a fake place.
yeah, so uh, sometimes people, they are convinced just because they saw photos, and I want to travel to that place because it's nice, everyone's go there, but the reality is not that. Sometimes the place is not very nice, and people again stole it, or at least like a little bit confused what they should expect with the in comparison with the reality.
I know. Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, Jairo. The time's fly, you know, man. We unfortunately don't have enough time to keep
All
your
right.
talking, but I know it was a pleasure to talk with you. I think it was amazing because I don't know if the time's fly, you just can't notice about that. The I don't know the time, and I
Yeah.
mean I don't know. It was great to talk with you, man.
All right. It was very nice to talk with you too.
Yeah. And again, I just invite you to getting in the next immersion on Tuesday at 9 p.m. and just to try to make the again more fun immersion. And I hope you have a great Friday and of course weekend. And
There.
thanks so much to be here and to talk with me and to improve my English also.
Thank you, Joe.
And okay,
Bye.
see you there. Bye.